So I did
Whoop.
that.
Are we? Are we live? We're live?
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
We're live. Perfect. Thanks, Quentin.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo.
Episode,
Well, I think we should let our BFF SpongeBob.
yeah.
Maybe
Let him tell the people.
Let him tell the people
What's
what's
up today?
What's happening.
Do, 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 do.
Dude, we have the best song, hands down. Oh, I think it's still on the...
Than 24.
Let me hear it.
25.
That is right,
That is
SpongeBob. That is right.
That was the first thing I thought of when I saw that today was 25.
Episode 25. Jeez.
Look at that. We can rent a car.
That's halfway to 50.
That's true.
That's crazy.
And it's a quarter away from 100.
Yes. And it's two. I'm not even going to try. All right.
That's as far as
Episode
our math
25. If you joined us last week, you saw us eat sour candy. We hope you enjoyed that. If you
my
haven't
mouth
seen
was
that,
numb.
if you haven't seen that,
days.
you can still see it on our YouTube. Is it up on our Facebook still?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, you can watch it on our YouTube and Facebook. That's a very interesting episode, so go watch that. But welcome. Thank you for joining us today. We got a lot on the agenda.
Oh, yeah, we got a lot to talk about today.
Yes, we do.
And I think first, maybe I'll talk about so last week, after the podcast, my head was just so congested and I stayed home. And I was just chilling at home, and then I got better, and then I went and got the vaccine.
Bitch, I'm vaxxed. Damn, bitch, what, you vaxxed? Damn, you looking vaxxed.
You're looking back.
I'm looking vaxxed, guys. I got the Pfizer. I got the second one. So I got better, and then Thursday I got the vaccine, and Thursday and Friday I felt really crappy again.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
classic.
Hey,
Then I felt good enough to do my wedding on Saturday.
How'd that go?
Dude, it was a good time, actually. So Carson, he's the guy I work with. It was his friend's wedding.
Mm-hmm.
So him and his wife got to go and just attend.
Oh, nice.
And so we had a good old time. We got down to some great music.
Oh,
and
nice.
Yeah, it was a fun time. Dude, they were fun. They were a fun crowd to play for. So
Sweet.
yeah, it was a good time. But also, I got one more vax thing.
I say this Pfizer Moderna, I got the vaccine up inside my Pfizer Moderna. I got the
Mark
vaccine
Rubier.
up inside my Pfizer Moderna. I got the
He can make anything into a song.
Got that vaccine up inside my
So sexy. You never thought getting vaccine would be sensual. Anyways, so,
But yeah.
yeah.
Word on the street is if you get like all 5, you turn into a superhero of some
Oh,
sort.
yeah. I've seen all those TikToks.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
I have all 5.
I wouldn't doubt it. Oh, you know what we didn't do? You're waiting on the coffee delivery.
Yeah, I have a coffee being delivered to me.
But you can pretend. And
Yes.
then, ready? Quentin's got that monster.
A monster
co-
and
oh,
a
man.
coffee. Man, he's about to be
Quentin's-
bouncing off the
Quentin's
walls.
ready to party.
Man, boom, boom,
I drink a lot of coffee as is. So.
But yeah, speaking of the wedding that I was at, so this is we're getting serious here.
Oh, okay. Do we have serious
We
music?
were talking about I don't know how many weeks ago this was, but we had talked about how in June the government's going to release a bunch of files that they have on I think they call them UAF, unidentified aerial phenomenon, or it'd be a P instead of an F.
Oh, yeah.
Phenomenon was anyway.
Yes. Yeah.
But so, I told a story about when I was a kid and I saw a UFO or I thought I saw a UFO, and so I've always been fascinated by them.
Yeah.
But Saturday,
Oh.
I was heading home from this wedding. Well, actually, I dropped off my equipment here, and then I was heading home. It was 2 a.m. by the time I got home, basically.
I love
And
the
so
music.
what happened was
What happened, Adam?
I was driving up Fulton.
Driving
I took
up
a right on High Mill.
Right on High Mill.
There's there's no lights out there. It's all fields and
No
stuff.
lights.
And I was just listening to a podcast. And all of a sudden, I saw this glowing green orb
Really?
just descend in front of me, right in front of my face. And it was over the road, and it went kind of sideways.
Play it again.
And this and it disappeared into this tall field.
Yeah.
And I was like, what was that? And I almost stopped because I had my camera with me, and I was
Wait,
like,
was this before or after you got the vax?
this is after the vax. I don't know.
He's seeing things.
That might have something to do. I don't know. But I was as sober-minded as I could be. Like,
Yeah.
it was one of those like it was so weird.
Yeah.
And I almost stopped because I had my camera, and I was like, how many times does something like this happen and people have a nice camera with them?
Yeah.
But then I was also, it was the fight or flight. And I was like, I don't know. I am not ready to be abducted today. So
do you think it was actually a UFO?
I don't know, man. It was so
Huh.
I got that, like, I got goosebumps.
Yeah.
I had this sense of dread, and I lit, like, there was a split moment where I was about to stop, but the fight or flight kicked in. I was like, I just slammed on my gas, and I like went until I saw another car, and then I chilled.
That's actually terrifying.
But it
though.
was really freaky because I take that route all the time, and I don't know, man. I don't know.
If you guys have any UFO stories,
Yep.
let us know in the comments
I know what I saw.
so we can do more research on the UFOs.
Yeah, call our hotline.
If you've ever spotted an alien, let us know. Call 800
Spooked.
spooked all circles.
Wait, all circles. Like crop.
All circles.
Like crop circles.
We are all circles. Are we the aliens?
We might
Was it
be.
your UFO?
I don't know.
Find out next time.
But no, it was legitimately freaky. Like it was. I got home, and I think the next morning I told Betsy, and she didn't believe me.
She's like, okay,
She's like, and
yeah.
I was like, I know
Good
what
job,
I
Adam.
know what I saw. But it was really weird though.
Now it's your
So,
life mission to figure out if it was in a UFO or not.
Yeah.
Why don't we go to the field?
We might have to take it
Yeah.
to the field.
Yeah. See if there's like an indent,
Yeah,
something.
I don't know, but
Crater.
it was really weird. And like I know what a drone looks like.
Yeah. Was it big?
It was pretty big. It was probably the size of like, I'm trying to think of a good, like when like in downtown Canton, there's that big ball that you can like spin on the water. Like it's
Yeah.
It was like the size of that.
Huh.
Yeah, it was.
That's
weird.
interesting.
And it was glowing, and it was green. Like it was distinctly a green, and it
that's
wasn't flashing or
interesting.
anything. It just like and then just landed. And I remember I paused my music and I was like, or my podcast, and I was like,
Did I just
what
see
the
that?
heck was? I was like, wait a minute, what?
That's kind of creepy,
yeah,
honestly.
I know,
I don't
dude.
know what I would have done in that situation,
was-
but
I was freaked out, dude. I don't
so
know.
yeah,
We'll
let
see.
us know if you believe in aliens and that UFO stuff.
I'm a believer, though. I mean,
but
I feel like I saw something that I can't explain.
your life will never be the same.
My life will never be the same. Now the government will come after me.
Maybe that's what they're trying to do
You never know.
because you saw it.
I do have a similar story.
Go ahead.
So I was driving out near my parents' house, which is in the middle of nowhere. They live in the country, and I was driving with my friend, and it was my old, it was a convertible or something, and I saw like a light trail like above in the sky, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, that was a shooting star, right? Yeah, it was a shooting star, and my friend didn't see it the first time, but it was like green, so
Yeah.
it was a different color, and we're like, maybe it was fireworks.
Huh.
And then like another one came down, and then one more after that. And
Oh.
we were
Green?
both yeah, and we were both like just like
Dude.
what?
Yours was green too.
Mine was green.
And we were both just like, what was that? And it wasn't it looked like a trail in the sky, so it didn't look like a meteorite or anything like that. It was just like a flash, almost like a shooting star, but not the right color for a shooting star. So
Oh my gosh.
it also like came descending, whatever it was. So
What the heck?
Yeah.
Ugh.
My dad has a similar story to what you were talking about. He said one time he followed it like a glowing orb on his bicycle.
Yeah.
He followed it.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
And he said he turned around a corner and then it just shot straight up into the sky and was
Oh my god, dude. Well, this is the thing. So I went home, and obviously I had to look up UFO
Yeah,
videos.
yeah.
Just because I saw one. But the orb is a very like it happens a lot.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of instances where like just a glowing orb is
Yeah.
either descending or shooting up or I don't know. Like so,
Yeah.
I feel like there's something to it. I don't know. There's no swamps. This is a swampless area, so there's no swamp gas. That's what people say it might be, but I don't know.
Oh.
But there's also been some weird like space stuff going on. So last week, 4 astronauts got sent. It was the first time that SpaceX sent up astronauts to do research, and they almost got hit by something, and like it was caught on camera. I wish I had the video. I should have done that, but some people are like saying like it was like frozen like liquid or something, but it looked crazy. Like it was like flipping out of control and almost killed them. And like if it would have hit that space, like I don't know, maybe they would have gotten hit. I don't know, but they actually landed safely. I think either this morning or yesterday. So that
nice.
It was a very successful mission.
Sweet, but maybe that's why the aliens are after us. Maybe they're trying to come explore us because we're trying to go explore them.
You never know.
I could find the video. What do you want me to look up if you want to see it?
SpaceX debris. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. And then there was also a Chinese, the Chinese space program. They sent up a spaceship, and it brought along with them something that they didn't intend.
Yeah.
And it's like I think they said it was like one of the biggest things that.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
dude, sorry to change the topic, but this literally changed the game. I said that so many times yesterday. Panera caramel ice latte.
Ooh.
Like, are you kidding me? Are you joking me? My friend Evan, he has free Panera coffee for 3 months. How cool
nice.
is that?
How
we went through yesterday, and I was like, I didn't really know
that?
they had like iced coffee or anything. So I got an iced latte. Literally amazing.
That's dope.
So good.
Wait, how'd you get that free? That. Oh, I might have to get that.
Yeah, about
get
to
that
cop
free
that.
coffee.
Shout out Evan for the coffee. Thank you.
Shout out. You're a real one.
But yeah, back to UFOs.
Oh, we should have. I love that one. We're gonna have to harmonize that one after we watch it. Is this it?
I believe so.
Yeah. Has Neo hit? Yep. I think this is it. All right.
Oh, okay.
10 seconds to spacecraft separation.
Those spacesuits are
We should
dope.
hear words from the core here in Mission Control Hawthorne once we have successful separation.
Oh yeah. So you look on this side.
That's crazy.
Look at that.
Separation.
What is that?
Dude, if that was any sooner, it would have hit him.
Yeah. Look at that thing. What is that? This is like, and it's like shaky too.
Yeah.
I think it's space junk.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
like it comes from over here.
That's crazy.
It's like flipping
It's
out
crazy
of
that
control.
people have been up there.
I know, dude. Like,
What in the world?
it looks like circular.
What out of the world, I should
Yeah,
say.
what? It looks almost circular.
Yeah, it looks like it's rotating.
Yeah. It's like when you throw a frisbee wrong, and it's like, whoa.
Yeah. That's insane. Their suits are sweet, though.
Yeah, those are sick.
Look like Among Us.
Yeah, they do. They got the Among Us. But that's sweet.
Crazy.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
That, like,
almost,
that's a job
like,
to go into space.
I couldn't do it, man. I don't.
I wonder how much they get paid for this stuff.
I don't have the fortitude. The mental fort.
Something like 70% of astronauts from Ohio or something.
Yeah,
like
is that weird? That is weird.
Yeah.
So you're in the right place.
Listen
if
to
you know.
this. Have you ever heard this? You know how Neil Armstrong is from
Mhm.
Ohio? What's Neil A backwards? Alien.
Oh.
How crazy is that?
I love this sound
The
effect.
first man on the moon, Neil A. Alien backwards.
It's all a conspiracy.
It's a conspiracy. Trying to spell it out over there? It spells alien. This Neil is Leon.
Leon. But yeah. That's weird though. Anyway, so I don't know. We'll see what
More of
we'll
the
see if
story
if
is Adam saw an alien and
Yeah.
he almost got zoomed up.
almost got sheeshed up to
Almost
the
got sheeshed up to space.
All right, you guys want to do this sheesh let's see if we can us three.
Gotta
let's-
harmonize.
All right, ready?
Do I go low or high?
I got bass.
You got bass.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do soprano as well as I
Okay.
can.
I'll
Falsetto.
I'll see what I can do. That was hard. It's hard to hear them.
I know.
like
I was hearing us a lot more than the actual sound. Hey, maybe it sounded
hard.
good to our viewers, though.
Yeah.
Maybe not in the room.
I could just
We'll
picture
see.
Adam getting abducted and just going.
He's just-
I got sheeshed up to the mothership. Yeah, so if I'm not here for next week, you know what happened. I got abducted.
they actually found you this time.
Or the MIB got me.
The what?
MIB, Men in Black.
Oh,
Yeah.
see.
Will Smith. You never seen
I'm
it?
so sorry. I'm so sorry,
man.
Adam. I'm so sorry, dude.
This is another instance where Adam is old. I remember when the first movie came out, Burger King had the dopest toys to go along with Men in
yeah.
Black. And they had like the memory
Oh, yeah,
wiper
yeah.
thing. And I remember having it, and I had so much fun with it. And then I think my grandpa ran over it with his mower one day. I was so devastated.
Aw, dang.
I was sad.
You know what would be dope?
So
if they
sad.
did a new Men in Black with Elon Musk.
That would be great.
That would be sweet because it's kind of accurate.
And he's been in movies before.
He
was
has?
in Iron Man. Yeah. You didn't know he was?
Seriously?
Yeah, he has a cameo in Iron Man.
Really?
He was also in.
I don't really know who Elon Musk was at that time
yeah,
when I saw it.
that's probably
but-
true. And he was also in Big Bang Theory for an episode.
Really?
And
How long
I don't
has
know.
he really been like popular?
I mean, he's been popular for a while. 'Cause
I didn't know about him till
I mean,
like
he started
a couple years
PayPal.
ago. Really?
Yep.
Where in the world?
Yeah, so PayPal was actually his one of his first companies that got him like into a millionaire status.
So did he sell it or does he still have ownership?
He sold it. I don't know. I forget the whole story. I remember I listened to the
That's
audiobook
interesting.
of his life. He's got a crazy life.
That's interesting. Yeah, I'll have to do some more research on that boy.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I wonder, did I have something else? Oh yeah, we could talk about this now. So this week, Doge, you're finally pulling a profit. a
Yes.
little
Oh
bit.
my goodness, I'm finally making some money off of Doge.
Dude, Dogecoin just shot up
What?
41 cents. And it was
Oh,
at 39
man.
just like a little bit ago. So
Bro,
Yeah.
I can't even check mine. I'm on live.
it went over
It's
like
fine.
3 cents up in like
Dude.
less than an hour. So like
That's
All right.
amazing.
All right, look at that. It's all because we just talked about it.
Right.
Yeah.
It's literally just because
Coincidence?
me and Adam just said the word Doge, so it shot up.
I don't believe in coincidences.
Yeah, no. It all connects.
Yeah.
We have the
Dang.
power of Elon Musk.
All right, man. Yeah. So this week, Elon Musk is going to be on SNL, and
That's going to be interesting.
That's going to be crazy watching it.
I wish we could show it, but
Yeah.
we'll have to react to it.
Me and my
so.
stepdad, we were hanging out. I hung out at my parents' house yesterday. My stepdad got into the Doge game.
Oh yeah,
So
you got
he's
him
been-
too.
Yeah, my mom was like, I think he because he's been watching these podcasts. What's up? And I don't know. Maybe it was because I don't know if he said it was because of the podcast.
He's not here.
I was waving at the camera.
at the camera. Quentin's like, who
It's
are
like,
you
is he
waving
here?
at? Oh gosh.
You're like what? Oh. You're like more people.
I thought somebody was coming down the steps.
And this is my stepdad. He came.
Surprise.
Surprise. No, but I think he got into it maybe because of the podcast.
Oh.
And so
Okay.
my mom was like,
The
Well,
influence we have.
yeah, my mom said that he's been pretty obsessed about Dogecoin. She's like, he's constantly just watching it.
Yeah, I know. I'm just on it all the time because,
Yeah.
dude, I was down almost $200 from it like
Oh, yeah.
at one point, and I was so nervous. I was like, dude, Adam and Quentin got me on this thing. I'm not too sure about it, but now it's going up, so I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
good about
That's
it
good,
now.
yeah. And I don't know. Let's see what happens this weekend because I mean, so it tested at the 40 and then it dropped back down.
Yeah.
So now it broke past the 40, and I think I don't know if it's going to go back down again. So we'll
But
see.
after SNL,
Yeah, we'll see at SNL.
something might happen.
We'll see. But in other news, Sheesh Coin took a dive. Sheesh. Anyway, so it went up to 2 cents, and then it plummeted down to like now it's at 0.003 something.
Wow, wow, wow.
Wah, 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 wah. Anyway, yeah. So people in the chat keep saying, "Please draw Mookie Betts."
Me?
Yeah. Do you know who that is?
No.
I don't know who that is.
I have no
You know who
idea.
that is?
People keep telling me to draw corpse husband.
Oh, I
don't
know
what that
yeah.
means.
Well, I don't think anybody knows what he looks like though.
Oh.
Oh wait, Mookie Betts. Is he a baseball player?
Yes.
Oh. I don't know much about baseball.
On the Dodgers.
I guess they want you to draw him. I don't know.
I'm not a fan of the Dodgers.
I've been to Dodger Stadium a couple times.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a nice stadium.
Saw David Crowder there. That was
Really?
fun. He had a giant beard. It's pretty great.
Nice.
But yeah, so Dogecoin, we'll see what happens. Elon Musk he put out a tweet where he's like, he said, throw out some skit ideas for SNL. So some people were saying, we're giving him a bunch of ideas. One of that I thought was funny was if you combine Baby Shark and Shark Tank into Baby Shark Tank, having like babies investing.
See, I feel like that's actually like a good idea.
Yeah.
I want to see that.
I mean, if they don't do it, we might.
Yeah, we got to start doing that stuff.
We'll see. And then there's another one where Irony Man, where he defeats villains using irony. I guess. I don't know.
That'd be good. Sounds like SNL.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens, man. That could have potential.
Like, I just want him to say the word Doge, though.
Yeah.
I just want him to say
this
it.
might be the thing that we need to.
We're gonna take Dogecoin to the moon.
Hey, taking it to the
This
moon.
crypto mean $1 soon.
I like that.
It's safe.
I like that dance that you guys did on there. the TikTok
thanks.
Carter
Yeah.
2.0. That was good.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Me and Ashley are the best dancers on earth.
Yep.
Honestly. Thank you, Quentin.
Yeah. Quentin approves.
But yeah, so UFOs,
Yeah.
Dogecoin. What do we got next?
Well, we could. Oh, I have
Yeah,
another
oh, sorry.
conspiracy.
Oh, another one.
This one's pretty dumb, but I think it has legs,
Go ahead.
or it has lumber. All right.
Oh, it's getting real in here.
So pull up that video. So this is something that has been hitting home, literally, for my home. So I have a fence that's kind of, my dog's finding all the weak points. And
Don't you think that's kind of offensive?
Hey. I need a. Anyway, so me and my neighbor, we've been talking about, like, we have this annoying hill that we have to mow.
Yeah.
And just taking that hill out, filling it with rocks. He wants to put up a fence, and then we'll have two fences, and like it's a weird situation.
Yeah.
Home ownership. That's really what I'm talking about here.
Yeah.
So we were talking the other day, and I was like, "Hey, are we gonna do that this summer? We're gonna fix the fence and do all that stuff." And he's like, "No, man, lumber is really expensive."
Very expensive.
And I was like, "I didn't know that."
My mom's trying to buy a dinner table. Man, gonna cost like $3,000.
It's affecting everybody.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know how much I needed lumber in my life,
Yeah.
but
Like I never cared until I figured out it was so high.
Yeah.
And now it's like I want some.
Yeah, people are sending
But, like,
lumber
I
to
can't.
the moon instead of Dogecoin. What's going on here? I wish I would have invested in lumber. It's almost out. All right. But anyway, so I didn't think anything of it. I was like, all right, maybe we'll do that next year.
Mm-hmm.
And but I found this guy on TikTok. It just showed up,
Oh.
and it opened my eyes to the lumber world. So this guy is like a driver for lumber.
Adam is now on lumber TikTok.
I'm on lumber TikTok. I found it. It's very rare.
Lumber talk.
Lumber talk.
Lumber talk.
So let's watch the video, and he'll explain it better than I can. So kind of opened my eyes to what's really going on in the lumber world. All right.
$46 for OSB. When is the madness gonna stop?
I'm a flatbed truck driver. I haul a lot of lumber. I can tell you, these lumber yards and these the actual sawmills and the third party, here it is, the third party lumber buyers, they have this lumber stacked up as high as the forklifts will go. They are holding on to it and just barely trickling out a little bit here and a little bit there to keep prices drived up. I've seen it with my own two eyes. That's what's going on. They're controlling the market. They seized the opportunity when COVID hit, because that's when I noticed that the sawmills never slowed down, but the lumber loads count went down. So that told me right there that somebody's holding on to it. Somebody's buying it and holding on.
I believe it. 100%.
I'm a believer. There's a conspiracy.
I believe it 100%. He's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
He can't be.
I haven't seen as many lumber trucks on the road.
Cause like, what? Like,
what's going on here?
they have it. They have it. Why don't they just put it out there?
It's a conspiracy, my friend.
These money hogs won't give us our lumber.
Give us the lumber. Anyway, so that's all the conspiracy we got today.
Yeah.
I thought I'd make that fun.
That music just makes everything so much more intense.
So serious.
I love it.
Weird. I don't know, man.
UFOs, lumber, 2 conspiracies. Might be twisted somehow.
Yeah. What if it's the aliens that are controlling the lumber supply of the U.S.?
What if the aliens are taking our lumber to build their UFOs?
This could be. I don't know if Quentin's
head just exploded. I know you can't see it, but his head, like, all over.
Yeah. I don't know how we're going to run the rest of this podcast now.
Yeah. R.I.P. Quentin.
Anyway, yeah. Sorry, Quentin.
It do be like that sometimes. So.
It'd be like...
Oh, wait, I'm dead.
Yeah. That's a nice, like, change at the end there.
Yeah.
I like it. Anyway, so
It's
let's move on.
soothing.
So we finally got a date set for the Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather.
Probably going to get changed again.
Yeah,
But
it took freaking forever.
Yeah.
I don't know why. But they are going to be at the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. So you know it's about to be lit.
You know
like
it would be
Yachty.
cool. You know it would be cool.
Yeah. It's
if we were, like, this would be cool. If we watched the fight.
Yeah.
And then we're doing a live podcast, but not showing the TV so we don't get taken
yeah,
down.
that could
but
happen.
we're, like, reacting to it.
We could do that.
That would be fun.
I wonder, do you
That would
guys
be
think
cool.
that would be great?
Yeah, if you want to see that,
Should we
leave
do
a
it?
comment. Donate some money so we can buy the pay-per-view.
Yeah. I don't know how much it's going to be, but are you going to put, so here's, are you going to put any money down?
Depends how high Doge goes after SNL.
That's true. You never know.
But is
climbing.
anyone really going to, like, put money on Logan? That's the question.
I don't know. I mean, so I looked up the odds, and I don't know how to, like, I'm not sure if I'm reading these right. So the odds are plus 2,000. Not sure what that means.
Not sure what that means at all.
And then there's an implied probability of 4.8%.
Which,
so I have no idea what
we
these
don't know
numbers
exactly
mean.
what that means, but it can't be good.
No, it can't be good. 4.8% is not that great in a lot of things.
Because, I mean, listen, Logan Paul has had 2 fights against the same person, lost both times. You can argue it and say, oh, it wasn't fair that he lost, but he didn't win.
Yeah.
And now he's going against somebody who's what? Was it 50-0?
Yeah, 50-0-0. I'm not sure.
Who
what the
really
other
thinks
O
this?
is.
Who really thinks this bop is going to win? But
I don't know.
But if anyone would go in there and try to beat Floyd, it would be Logan.
That's true.
So
I don't know.
I feel like something sketchy is going to happen, but I ultimately don't think Logan is going to come off with the win. I think he'll make it past 2 rounds.
Let's see here.
Because Logan, he's not a better fighter than Floyd.
Yeah.
But he's tough, and he does not give up.
Yeah.
And we know that about Logan. So I think.
And I really hope if we pay for this, I really hope it's not like a 20-second.
Yeah,
fight.
like Jake's.
Like Jake Paul.
Yeah, I would be so
I would be
mad.
so pissed.
Yeah.
Like I'd be like, come on, man, really? You can't.
But
you couldn't drag it out a little bit more.
I'm saying 3rd round knockout Floyd
Third round?
Mayweather.
Ooh, all right, you heard it here.
That's where I'm going.
Yeah.
Do you, what's your take on this? All 12? Are they having 12 rounds?
I mean, I think isn't that standard? Is that standard? I know nothing about boxing.
Yeah, I don't. I don't know much,
but I don't know. Okay, so like
Evan thinks they're going all 12 rounds.
there is odds of a draw though.
Okay.
5.9%.
Yes, that's the thing. What if they draw on purpose so they
draw.
have a second fight because they're getting millions of dollars for these fights? Like,
I mean,
that would be very smart.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens because
Money Mayweather.
I'm probably gonna put. I might put some money on the Mayweather to win. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to research this next month about.
Did you see how
become a boxing expert?
Dana White came out and said that Jake Paul really didn't make that much off the fight.
Oh, really?
And it was said that all the numbers that are going out are completely fake. And he's saying that Jake.
It's funny.
Yeah, he was talking about how he's never made this much money off of anything in his life. Like, this was his biggest payday ever, which is insane because he's been champion.
It's a really good transition.
See, you know, there's a lot about eyes these days.
Yeah.
And if it messed up my eye, I think I'd be okay.
Yeah.
Because after seeing what Jeff Wittick went through, he's going to be okay.
Yeah.
So now we're on the topic of Jeff Wittick.
There we go. That was a good trip. That was smooth, man.
That was smooth. I like that.
Smooth.
I like that.
Dang.
But yes, so I watched that video this morning.
Yeah, so the episode 4,
Yes.
I believe it is. Yep.
Yeah.
We talked about 3 last week. It's like they time it right for this podcast.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's perfect. But yes, I have a lot of opinions about this video, and I'm sure you do too. So what's your take on everything?
Well, this one was funny because you got to see a little bit of like David and like how he's been trying to kind of deal with the situation, and like I'm really fuzzy on like the timeline too. Like I'm like,
it's very
some of this stuff
confusing.
happening now, or is this?
Yeah, because me and Ashley were both
ago?
watching it, and we were both like, "What's going on?"
Yeah, like when did all this happen?
Yeah. Because
I
like
don't know.
it goes from the skydiving to the excavator to the skydiving, and it's just like, all jumbled.
And like I feel like a lot of the like the interview and everything. I think it was before David Dobrik had his like the whole situation.
Yeah.
Because like I feel he has like this scared look on his face, like he's seeing that like this might not pan out well for him, and at that time he can't. I feel like he's not even like seeing like the crazy stuff that's going to happen months. You know, I'm thinking a lot of this stuff happened before, and I don't know. Like I listened to the Jeff Wittick on Impulsive.
Yes, I saw that too. Yeah.
I know that when he tried to take the stitches out of his eye himself, that happened like. I think like a month or so ago. So some of it's recent, some of it's not. It's really confusing. But yeah, like David looked super nervous the entire time, and like I just don't think he knew how to handle that situation.
I mean, who would?
Yeah,
know
that's
how to
true.
handle
Yeah,
because like, here's my take on it. Because Jeff, in the video, he was talking about how David needs to grow up and how like he can't be a kid anymore. Jeff's the one who decided to get on the rope. Like he's putting all the blame on David, and like I know he's trying to make like comedy out of it and say like, oh, David needs to risk his life by jumping out of a plane and then I'll feel better. But like he just ultimately, yes, David shouldn't have been doing that, but like Jeff decided to get on.
Yeah,
so,
I think there's like a, what do they call it? What is it like? Sign on. What am I trying to say? I don't know. Anyways, but
yeah, and then. But I did think of something like after the video. What if like this all happened and they weren't going to come out with it? But what if they're using this as a cover up as for everything that David is going through? Start the music.
Oh,
Start
man.
the music. Start the conspiracy music.
But yeah,
because like they released it after all this.
That's true.
After all the stuff with David went down. And like people are focused on this now.
That's true. This could be
because David and Jeff still seem cool after all this because David's doing what he can to help him.
Yeah, and like I think that I think when you join this group, the Vlog Squad, I feel like, and obviously like with the set situation and stuff like that, you know, like he didn't sign on to Kiss.
Yeah.
I'm blanking on the name. What's his name? Shoot.
What in the world?
Why can't I think of his name?
What is that dude's name?
The older guy.
What in the world?
Why am I blanking right now? Weird.
David Dobrik and Jason Nash.
Jason Nash. There we go. I was like, why? We both like.
That was weird. Start it.
It's a conspiracy.
The aliens are erasing our memories. The Men in Black thing.
They could be.
The Men in Black thing. You talked about it.
I'm talking about it on the. This is becoming like. I'm putting it out to the world right now.
Dude.
I don't remember him talking about Men in Black.
What?
You stop it right now, sir.
He's like, just so you guys know, we just started this podcast.
We're not even live right now.
It says the U.S. government shut down our stream.
This stream has been seized by the U.S. government.
Oh, man.
The purge has begun.
Oh, man. This episode's getting too real.
I know, it's getting really deep in here. But yeah, I think David and Jeff were both in the wrong for doing this.
Yeah.
I think it's just idiotic, but like,
Yeah, especially like a stunt
I want to
like
say
this.
kids will be kids, but how old are they?
Yeah, like they're well, yeah. David's like what 23.
Yeah,
And
I mean, yeah,
Jeff's like
pretty
my
close to
age,
my
I think,
age,
like
yeah.
31,
Oh, okay.
33, something like that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna be 31 this year.
So Jeff should definitely be smarter than that. I think you're smart enough not to get on a rope
Yeah.
tied to an excavator. So.
And like I would know, like going into that, I'm like I would know that this could end badly.
that whatever happens is partly your fault.
Yeah. And like if you see, like he was, David was out there operating this heavy machinery with one hand and a camera.
And a camera, yeah.
I don't know if I trust anybody I know
Exactly.
in that position, but I don't know. Like I feel like when you're in a group like that, like it's very like it's a hype situation, and like you feel like, all right, I'm man enough. I'm gonna do this thing.
Yeah.
And so, and I think that that whole group, there was just a lot that they never thought about because nothing bad like that happened. Like there were situations like I've seen like where they set people's hands on fire and stuff like stupid like party tricks like that. But like stuff like this, I feel like
this was actually like endangering people's lives.
Yeah, like Jeff Whittick was pretty close to dying.
Yeah,
like I think it was the difference between like getting hit here and like your temple.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, so Jeff made kind of pressured David into going on skydiving, which I think was pretty funny because like the whole first couple episodes was talking about how hands off David was about this. Like he just pressured a bunch of his friends to go do 25 jumps in a row for a video, and while he was just chilling at home playing Xbox, and like I think it was funny seeing like this. He was obviously like had a big fear of jumping out of an airplane, which.
I'm glad he did it, but at the same time, I think Jeff, like the way he talked about it was just weird.
Yeah.
Like he was like, I want David to risk his life. Like I want him to know how it feels. Like,
yeah, that was
dude,
a little.
You decided to get on the rope. Like, dude.
Yeah.
Get off your high horse. Like you're both in the fault. I'm not saying David did nothing wrong because he definitely did something wrong. He did a lot of wrong in that situation, but I feel like it's like half and half blame.
Yeah.
And David's doing what he can to help him, so why make him feel worse about it?
Yeah,
like,
he obviously does feel bad about it.
Exactly. You can see it on his face. Like, he looks sick. Like, when he's talking about it. Like, you can tell how genuinely bad he feels about the situation.
Yeah. And then with the chute, he said he had trouble with the chute opening and stuff. I was like, that would be freaky.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to go skydiving. I mean, I couldn't do it. Can you do it?
I want to go.
Okay.
I want to go.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want
Ashley's shaking her head no at me.
I don't want to skydive, and I don't want to bungee jump.
I would not bungee jump.
Yeah.
No, I would not do that, but I would skydive.
Yeah, bungee jump seems just...
Evan, you want to go skydiving? Bachelor party? Heck yeah. I'm going to be like Jesse Consopoulos and on Full House. I'm talking about on his wedding day, gets stuck in a tree. You want skydiving? Ashley's going to have to come cut me out of a tree.
I used to want to so bad, and I don't think I can now.
Oh, we will.
Yeah.
Oh, we will.
He's like,
we will not play on an excavator.
You might have to end up doing that.
Do for the vlog.
But yeah, so I don't know. I wonder if I think there's a fifth one. I'm not sure how many of these he's doing.
It said on the next episode or something like that at the end because he was about to take the stitches out.
Oh, that's right.
Said to be continued.
He said that. So on the Impulsive episode or podcast, he said that when he took his stitches out, he realized that his I think his retina separated, or there was he was like, I couldn't really see out of my eye. Yeah. And so they had to do even more surgery and oh man, it's just. Man, messing around with the eyes. Ugh.
I'm glad David's paying for it though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's definitely the loaded one. In the
group. And I mean, it seems like Jeff's doing good with these videos, man. These videos are hitting pretty.
So you watched the entire Impulsive episode?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So what do you think about?
Actually, wait. Was that the one I think that was the one I was listening to on my way home from the.
Oh really?
Yeah. That.
It all connects. It all connects.
Weird.
Dude. What in the world?
Dang, dude, this is a weird episode. I got do you have anything else to add about the Jeff Whittick?
I do. What do you think about how he said on the Impulsive episode? He said that he's no longer doing his barbershop show, and then he said everything's a lie.
Oh, with the Jonah thing, or
yeah. He was like spilling all this tea and stuff, and then at the end of the episode, he goes, "Everything I've said on this episode is a lie."
I don't know. That's a good question.
I was shook. He was like, Just so everyone knows, everything I said on this episode is a huge lie. I don't know if he's.
I don't think it was.
I don't know what he's kidding about and what he's not.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. Because I took it more of like a joke. Because he was, they were, I think like Logan and them were like pressuring him to talk about something else, and he didn't want to. And then he was like, I shouldn't have talked this much. He's like, everything I said on this was
okay.
So I think it might have been a joke. I don't think he was serious, but did you see with Logan Paul? He's in Puerto Rico now, and then he didn't bring Mike with him.
Yes. Oh my goodness, I saw the podcast with him and what's his one friend?
I forget his name.
Yeah, I don't know his name, but yeah, Mike wasn't on the episode, and then he was like, "Yeah, I just didn't invite Mike." Yeah. And then
because
I think the other guy's name was like Georgie or something.
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh, are we doing this? Are we doing this?" And Logan was like, "Nah, not today." So I was like, "Oh, something's happening."
What's gonna happen with
him
Mike?
and Michael are like, is it Michael?
I think,
or just Mike.
I just call him Mike.
Yeah, him and Mike are like an 80-year-old couple. They're always fighting about something. Like first the shrimp, and now something else happened. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I think Mike is just toxic altogether. I don't think he's a very good guy.
Yeah, I mean, like I've heard him talk and like about like his past struggles with. I think he was he was addicted to heroin at one point, and like I think he's like with that when it comes to like that stuff, like recovery and stuff like that. Like him and Jeff were talking about it on that podcast. Like I think it's good that he's able to go out and like talk.
I have respect for him for that.
Yeah, like I have a mad respect. That's hard to get off of.
A lot of other things he says, he just sounds very douchey and like it's
like that's just his personality is so. It's just like if you said the word like douchebag, it's probably the first person I would think of.
Yeah,
just because he's got that persona.
Yeah, he always wants to be the center of attention and stuff. Now I will say, I probably gonna regret this at some point, but I'm gaining a lot of respect for Logan Paul. Yeah, like he's really growing up.
Yeah, I think he is. Actually, I watched the other. So I've been following Logan Paul's editor has a YouTube channel. He's actually really cool. Like he's from Britain, and he talks about like how he edits stuff super quickly, and I've learned a lot from him. And they did a podcast with the editor, and they were talking about like the fallout and all that stuff, and like his editor was actually pretty suicidal after that whole situation because he was the one that put that whole video together, and like and so he felt really responsible for that.
Wow.
And he was like, he's like all of my friends back home and here, he's like everybody dropped me, and like he's like even my ex or girlfriend at the time was very like distant, and he was like he was waiting till he edited him and Logan almost went separate ways when they were doing that like redemption video kind of.
Yeah.
And so he was like, I'm going to wait for that. I'm going to wait for the first, I think his fight or Logan Paul's fight. And then he was like, I was planning on like maybe killing myself, but luckily he didn't do that. So,
oh my God.
Yeah, it was crazy, man.
Yeah. I mean, it was a terrible situation, but people deserve second chances.
Yeah.
And I think Logan's really making a comeback, and he's trying to really get into this boxing thing, and maybe this is his outlet. Maybe this is the thing he needs. Now facing Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
Man's about to get his face punched in, but
yeah. This is I don't know. I mean, like I know he's been training a lot, but I also think like Floyd Mayweather, it's hard to say. Floyd Mayweather. Just different vowels, man. Yeah. He has just so much experience and an unbeatable record. Like that is like I don't even know if anybody else has that. Does like anybody else have that kind of record?
The only other person that had that sort of record is Undertaker, and that's in the WWE where wrestling is fake. So if we're looking at this like that, Floyd is the GOAT.
Like I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna just type in undefeated boxers. There's got to be some, right? So Ricardo Lopez.
Never heard of him.
Light flyweight, 51, and he only had, I think, what's the other O?
It's a tie.
Oh, the tie. Okay,
Yeah.
so he's got, I think, one loss. Is that a loss?
Yeah.
And then Rocky Marciano. He was the heavyweight. So is that what they're competing in? Heavyweight?
I don't know. Probably.
Or I don't know any of that stuff. Well, Floyd Mayweather, super featherweight. I don't know any.
Oh wow.
I know so little about boxing.
Yeah.
I feel underqualified to talk about it.
Yeah, I know. We're just trying our best out here, though.
We're trying our best, guys. Yeah, but I don't know. So,
by the way, we haven't brought this up. If you see, we have our follower count behind us, our subscriber count on YouTube. If you're on the episode right now, get off and go subscribe to our YouTube. Get us up to 80 before this episode ends.
We're trying to get to 80, and then we could take this thing to
the moon,
to light speed. Or what was it? Oh, it's 88 from Back to the Future. Is that where they have to get the car up to 88?
Sorry, you're about to feel old again.
Yeah, I'm about to feel old. I think it's 88. Let's get us to 88. 10 more subscribers.
Yes.
We've been the snail. This is like the slowest
I know
growth ever.
As much as I post it, like,
but we'll get there one day.
Yeah.
I got some ideas.
Maybe people
I don't have a job anymore, so
maybe it's because the circles and the UFOs are all tied together. The aliens aren't letting us have subscribers.
They're suppressing us.
Because the more followers we get,
maybe it's the government.
The more that they come out.
Could be.
It's the lumber. It's all the lumber.
It's the lumber.
They don't want us getting more subscribers because that's.
But yeah, I no longer work at Domino's, so that's great. I got more time to focus on this.
Yes.
And all my other stuff. I also have I'm getting to almost 45 weddings this year. It's gonna be a ridiculous year.
That's
I'm
a
gonna
good
be exhausted by the end of this year.
Yeah, but you're gonna feel great about yourself.
I need to start working out, but yeah.
Yeah, me and Evan have been in the gym, getting that pump on. Yeah, get big.
Yeah, get that Randy Savage. Actually, so I have an uncle.
Macho.
He's like a minister, and his name is Randy Savage. That's
really that's amazing.
That's pretty awesome.
The Macho Man.
And I always ask him that. I'm like, how many times do people say that to you? He's like, all the time.
That's epic.
But speaking of, so going back to David Dobrik.
Okay.
We have an up and coming new social media star. Who it's a joke, but maybe not. You never know.
Maybe not. You never know.
So there's this TikTok guy. He looks a lot like David Dobrik, and so he was. I'll just let him speak for himself.
Okay.
Let's pull up that video. We have the birth of David Charles.
An idea.
You have an idea?
I have a plan, actually. Master plan. So.
Does he look like David? It's weird.
He talks like him.
Canceled.
Yes.
James Charles, possibly canceled.
I think it's the other way around.
Most likely canceled.
When he's making that face, he looks just like him.
I was to take on the persona of both of them, right? And become David Charles.
Oh my goodness!
Look at that. He looks so.
Smile, yeah.
It's weird.
David Charles.
Just do my makeup.
He looks like his older brother.
Done. You want to see?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness!
You look so beautiful.
Oh my gosh!
You look so pretty. No, not that.
Looks creepy.
Now to finish the look, we need a black hat.
Give me my cap.
Okay.
Give me mine.
You're so beautiful. I hate it. I present to you the next best thing of the internet, David Charles.
Hi, sisters.
Oh my gosh!
Want a Tesla?
Want a Tesla?
Hi, sisters.
Want a Tesla?
Want a Tesla? Oh man,
that guy is hilarious, dude.
the things people do for TikTok.
I feel like he should just keep that rolling.
Yeah, I mean that could really make his career.
Yeah.
He does look like David Dobrik though. Jeez Louise, that smile.
Yeah.
Kind of
So
demonic.
David Charles, he's new on the scene. He's taking I do think David Dobrik can bounce back. Not so sure about James Charles at this point, but we'll see.
Yeah.
You never know. These people, they can bounce back. It seems like they can bounce back from anything.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
But
I don't know about James Charles.
Yeah.
He got demonetized. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, and he got
Morphe
kicked him off. They're still selling his stuff.
I think they're just trying to get rid of what they have.
Yeah,
their storage, which is understandable. You don't want to lose all that money.
True.
But yeah, no more monetization from YouTube, and that's a big hit.
Yeah, that is a big hit.
That's probably where most of his money probably came from Morphe.
Yeah.
But both of these together, we're about to see him working at McDonald's.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that, just so you know. But once you go from YouTube to McDonald's,
yeah, that's a fall from grace for sure. But I don't know. I mean, I feel like he has to have millions stocked up in the bank.
Oh
somewhere.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But
I
that
don't think
only
he's gonna
lasts
be living-
so long. If he has all these houses and cars and stuff,
Yeah.
he got to pay that off.
Yeah, that's
So,
true. But I don't think he'll be living like us mere mortals. But we'll see. But Shane Dawson's trying to make a comeback on Instagram.
Oh, stop it right now. I don't want to hear that crap. Are you kidding me?
He's been testing the waters.
Why is he trying?
I don't know.
Why is he trying?
Like, I don't know. We'll see.
I saw
all the other what Jeffree Star's been getting people coming to his house in Wyoming and stalking him.
Good.
He was like, this is the state with the fewest amount of people. How are you finding me?
That's funny. Well, maybe because you show your house and everything you do. Like,
yeah, it's hard. I feel like it's so hard to buy a house without because even H3, they went through all these channels to not have where they live public, and it recently became public again.
Yeah,
and so they're like, what do we have to do to have a house that people won't SWAT and stuff, I don't know. I'm glad I'm not that. I hope I never reach that point of fame where it's annoying just to live your every life.
Go home. Yeah.
Who do you think's the one YouTuber that can't come back? For me, it's Onision.
Ooh.
I don't think that guy's ever coming back.
What did he do? I don't know. I know who that is, but I don't know what
he was a pedo. Yeah, hardcore.
When you go that route, you're asking for it, man.
The one guy that's on the what was his name? To Hunter Predator, that guy.
Oh yeah, okay.
Showed up at a store. Yeah. Or Skyped him, something like that.
He was on To Catch a Predator?
Yeah.
Like Chris Hansen's?
Yeah, I mean, it was Chris Hansen, but it was it wasn't on the TV show, I don't think. But
there's this new guy who got caught by this other predator, the EDP or whatever his name is.
Everyday...
I don't know. I don't know what it stands for.
But was it the guy that he was meeting up with a girl or something for cake, pie or something?
Yeah.
He was like, I was just meeting for some pie.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, you weren't, dude.
But they showed the text messages. You're done for. I don't think Shane Dawson's ever gonna get back to where he was. I feel like there's gonna be some kids who are gonna be don't really understand what he did.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's still gonna make money off of what he's doing, but he's never gonna make a full comeback.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Now David, I feel like
I
he's
feel
gonna
like
make
he
a
can.
strong comeback.
I feel like this Jeff Wade thing is it's.
If Logan Paul came back from what happened with him, David can make it back.
Yeah. I think but and then who? I don't know. I'm trying to think of anybody else that was canceled and.
James Charles is probably done for.
Yeah, I don't know how much he's gonna be able.
We'll
to
just
come
have to
back
wait
from
and see, because I mean, Jeffrey started it.
Yeah, and the thing about James, the thing that I just can't stand about James Charles is that he doesn't he doesn't seem to learn.
Thank you for all the emojis, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
I see all those emojis you're sending. Thank you very much. What was their name?
Appreciation. Chaso20.
Thank you, Chaso20.
But yeah, so what was I talking about? I forget. Oh, James Charles. The things I don't like about him. The things I don't like about James Charles. Well, one, he never seems to learn from his various mistakes.
Yeah.
Of he's been doing this for a while.
And he makes too many excuses.
Yeah, and
just man up to it, and maybe people will forgive you.
Yeah, and he just doesn't seem to understand what he's doing wrong.
Yeah.
And it's kind of baffling to me. I'm like, dude, people that are 17 are not adults.
Yeah.
Legally, they are not adults. This might have been, in olden times, you could get married when you're 14.
Yeah, you're good. No. No.
I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah, she's in there. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right, James Charles.
Something but anyway, so 17-year-olds are legally children.
Yeah.
I don't care how old you are in comparison to that. Once you cross that 18 line,
the law is the law.
Yeah, I feel like unless the way I understand it, say you're both 17 or something, and one of you turns 18, that I feel like that's still legal.
Yeah.
There's, I forget what they call it. There's something.
Because Ashley was 17 when I was 18.
Yeah, if you're still if that's a dating thing, but if you're actively searching people that are young, under 18,
and then he comes out and says, I gotta be honest, I'm desperate. Like,
yeah, and you're like, that's not a good
gross.
excuse. In front of a court, that will not hold up. So, like, I feel like he just, I don't know what needs to, like,
yeah,
what he needs to find out, but
exactly, he'll
learn.
learn.
We'll see what happens with him. We'll see how it fleshes out. But you guys want to move to TikTok of the week?
My favorite time of the week.
I was yeah, I had some at home and I forgot to bring them. Sheesh.
TikTok. Sheesh.
Who wants to go first?
Ooh. Actually, since we're talking, do you want to go first?
Sure. Yeah. Actually, yeah, that's a good transition, I guess.
Quentin's kind of...
All right, Quentin's TikTok of the week. Very excited.
Tonight I'm going to take a bigger risk than anyone has ever taken on television before. In just a few moments, I'm going to be handcuffed to this solid steel frame, and I'll have exactly 90 seconds to free myself before the claw on this robotic arm undoes my pants, exposing me to an audience of children. If that happens, an LAPD officer is standing by to arrest me for indecent exposure. We've all seen escape artists risk death before, but tonight, I'm going to risk something even worse.
That's incredible.
Becoming a registered sex offender for life.
It doesn't show it.
Maybe this is something like James Charles needs to go through to get redeemed.
Instead of court, he has to do this.
Like
if he gets out of the handcuffs, he's not canceled.
Yeah. Gosh.
That's incredible.
That's crazy.
That's awesome.
Funny. We did find that was just on Comedy Central.
Oh, okay.
It's a funny thing.
Gotcha.
But that
he said he says
it so seriously too.
LAPD police officer standing by to arrest me for indecent exposure.
That's funny, dude.
All right.
Let's show yours.
Okay. This one's funny. It's really quick, but it's funny.
World's fastest drive-through.
2 sweet teas, please. Put that on debit.
He just throws the card in there. Does he go around? He's like,
have a great day.
That's a long drive-through.
I know.
Like, I've never seen a drive-through with that many turns.
I know. There was like 4 windows.
That was pretty great.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And then, well, I hope mine wins. My last one.
I don't know.
Last week's was a banger. So they took Twilight and they took the feature or the filter that makes your mouth do that weird smile, and they put it on Bella.
Ashley probably appreciates that when she loves Twilight.
Did you see it? You saw it. That was great. I don't know.
I'm really sorry. I think I have to go with Quentin's. That was really
Quentin's
funny.
was hilarious.
That was really funny.
And it tied into the episode. That was good. To Quentin.
Good job, Quentin.
You did it, man. Appreciate you.
Is that your first win?
No.
I think you won one before, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't remember what it was, so.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I don't know.
Yeah. Congrats, Quentin.
Yeah, he did it.
Thanks, man.
That was a good one. I did like that drive-through one was funny, though.
Yeah, that was
Shout out to my family and my mom, my dad, who raised me and birthed me. Not my dad, my mom.
Your dad birthed you?
Yeah, you don't want to know.
Oh. Oh, man. Do you
Quentin's
have something to tell us,
dad
Quentin?
birthed him.
What if Quentin's dad's an alien?
You never know, man.
What if Quentin's dad is
Quentin's
James
half alien.
Charles? And James Charles is an alien who's stealing lumber.
Ooh. Tying it all back in there.
And he's the one who is controlling the excavator with his mind. It wasn't really David.
Yeah, I mean, sure. Right?
Yes.
Someone called you a dwarf.
Somebody called me a dwarf?
It's rude.
How tall are you? You're not a dwarf.
I prefer midget.
Yeah.
I'm 5'9".
Taller than me.
Yeah. He's almost 6 foot. That's not short.
Do I look like?
I don't know. Maybe you have a short torso.
I think small people are really cool.
Thank
So,
you.
That's a compliment to me. Thank you very much. But yeah. So,
anyways,
what's funnier than 24?
25.
25.
All right, so for my next challenge, do you want to show this TikTok before I do it? So this will be the end. We're going to end. I'm going to do something that I'm not excited about, but we're going to do it. It's going to be scary.
I'm scared for your laptop more than I am for you.
Yeah, I'm going to back up a
Your
little
man
bit.
might have the Star Wars Lego set Death Star, but can he chug a sparkling water and not burp?
So I'm going to attempt to chug a LaCroix.
Oh my gosh. What do I do?
It's his head on the I feel like that was planned though.
Oh, that should have been your TikTok of the week.
He had that. Oh, it should have been. Dang. Oh, well.
Better luck next time.
Yeah, but I think that was planned with the garage door.
Oh,
who
yeah.
uses a garage door at that height? All right, so I'm not really good at chugging things, so we're gonna see how this pans out. I'm gonna take out my headphones. All right.
I wish I could have my phone so I could make a TikTok out of this.
Yeah. Oh, wait, you could use mine.
Yeah, make a TikTok on your account with this.
Or should we do it on the podcast account?
Yes, yeah, do that.
All right, let's do this. This is gonna be a TikTok.
I'll
So
record
everybody, go to our TikTok. We're almost at 100 followers.
Nice.
So gotta make sure this is nice and squeaky clean. All right, I'm afraid, man.
Okay, tell me when to start.
All right, you can start it.
Okay.
I'm gonna chug this LaCroix.
Chug, 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 chug. You got it, you got it, you got it. He's doing it, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God.
He's still going. Woo! Ooh, 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 ooh.
Don't try that at home. I feel like I'm just gonna be burping forever.
This reminds me of that scene off of Willy Wonka when they had to burp to like get away from the fan.
Dude,
when
I was
they were like
crying.
floating up. That's a good
over here.
TikTok. That's a good TikTok though. So if you want to see the TikTok, you go like it. Do at it with yourself chugging something sparkling.
We're gonna do a LaCroix challenge.
LaCroix challenge. That's
what we call
good.
it.
Sponsor us, LaCroix.
Ooh, that was deep.
Well,
that is not fun. My eyes are like watering. I'm
impressed.
Whew, I'm glad. I didn't quite finish it, but I couldn't hold that long.
Yeah.
Whew, that was a rough one.
That was good though. But episode 25.
I feel alive.
Thank you for joining us at the All Circles podcast. It's getting interesting here.
Yeah.
It seems like every week we're doing something stupid.
We're seeing how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Yeah.
So, yeah. If you guys want, subscribe to YouTube. Go check us out. Dang. Go subscribe or go follow us on our TikTok. And, yeah. You want to plug your Carter 2.0 again?
Yes. I have a new TikTok account. Just me and Ashley pretty much posting dumb stuff. My coworkers make fun of me for it, but I'm still doing it. Carter Collins 2.0. Go follow.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And other than that, I think we're good. And let's see where Dogecoin is just at the moment.
Just
all right, all right. It's back. It's still hovering over 40 cents, so we're good.
Okay.
Sheesh coin still tanking.
So
we'll see this weekend, man.
Yeah. We'll see Dogecoin to the moon. We'll see you next week. Hopefully Dogecoin is up there.
Yeah, we'll see. But as for today, what's better than 24?
25.
25. And we will see you guys next week.